Hi guys, this is Lisa at Happy to Hook. Um, Boy, it's been a week. It seems like it just flew by since my first video. I wanted to say thank you to my new subscribers, and for any of my new viewers, just wanted to take a second to introduce myself. I've got an online shop. It is called Happy to Hook. I've had it almost 4 years now. It'll be 4 years in August. I am also on Instagram as Happy to Hook and on Facebook um, as Happy to Hook, but the two is the number two instead of the word. Excuse me. I'm also on Twitter, but I don't really use that much. Um, I mean, I do answer it, but just not as often. I'm gonna be looking like I'm trying to look at the camera, but there was such a glare. I had to take my glasses off, and excuse me, it just makes it's weird for me because things are a little bit blurry. So I do apologize. Um, anyway, um, gosh, I had a question about my children that I wanted to answer really quick. I Someone heard me say that I had a daughter that was 10. That's my youngest. Her name is Abigail. We have 4 children, 3 girls and 1 boy. And I also mentioned in previous videos that my husband and I are foster parents. And that's how we got our son and our daughter. Um, our children range from, gosh, Jessica's going to kill me. Oh, 32 to 10. We have had Nathan and Abigail for almost 9 years. It'll be 9 years in October. And this month marks the 6 year anniversary of their adoption. They're wonderful kids. We couldn't have asked for a better set. They are brother and sister, and we did not want to separate them. So, has it been a challenge? No, absolutely. But motherhood is parenting. It's a challenge whether they're your children or not. And I may not have given birth to them, but in my heart, they are my children. That's how that works. Um, he is 17. She is 10, and my daughter Jessica is 32, and Amanda, the one I mentioned in my previous video, who's getting married in August, is 26. So we've got a lot going on in this house. Um, oh gosh, what else? I am a military brat. I think I mentioned that before in the video. Until I was 18, got to live overseas for 4 years in Germany. Very nice. It was a wonderful time in my life. When I look back, nothing but great memories. Absolutely. I started my shop because my mother had taught me to crochet, and I hadn't really gotten into crocheting a lot, making things until my first daughter, Jessica, was born. And she was almost 10 weeks early, so she was just a little thing. And that's when I also got involved with a charity organization called Newborns in Need, and they accept donations for preemies, babies who are in distress, babies who are dying, babies who have died. They take donations of all kinds. If you, I know they've got like guidelines, but I've always made preemie hats and blankets and burial gowns. So if anyone is interested in that, please check newbornsinneed.org. And all of the guidelines and specifics is on that website for you. And more than likely, there will be a chapter in your area or close to your area that you can send it to, or you can even start your own chapter if that's something that you're interested in. And I know they take knitted and crocheted items and sewn, because when my mother was alive, she would do the sewing and I would do the crocheting. So she is the reason that I continued with this. I crocheted, like I mentioned earlier, just little bits and pieces. And when she got sick, she was home more often, even though I live in Illinois and she lived in New Mexico. And we would talk to each other over the phone and kind of discuss patterns and what she was going to end up sewing for the babies and things like that. So after she passed away, I took some time off, and then I just dove right into it and just got to work. I actually opened my shop on her birthday in August. Would have been August 4th. So that's how I got started. I had lots of people asking me to make stuff. when I bowled. I did that for 20 years. Little coin purses and things like that, and the word of mouth. And I kept getting all these orders in for bags and hats and everything else. And I just thought, you know what? Let me just open up a shop and see what happens. And like I said, it started part-time. And now that I'm home, I'm really getting back into crocheting. I've started doing craft shows, which I'd never done before. And it's absolutely amazing. The people that you meet, they're so wonderful. And they're so, um, they're just warm, welcoming people. They can tell when you're a rookie, and they are more than willing to help you out and answer any questions you may have. It's really nice. Great community. I'm not going to show you any whips today. I know. I think I about talked everyone's ear off in my last video. What I did want to show you is something I rarely do. Seeing how I've got all this yarn back here. Still a lot of yarn. I bought more. Don't tell my husband. Just don't tell my husband. Okay, so my daughter was looking for she buys Barbies all the time. I've got this is my daughter Abby, who's 10, and I have a granddaughter who lives in town. She's 3, and they play Barbies together. So I'm always going to like rummage sales or garage sales or thrift stores to find her Barbies, because you can get them for really like $1, really cheap. And excuse me, one of our local thrift stores had moved to a new building, and I was just passing by and I noticed that they had a basket of yarn. Well, that was my first mistake, was stopping, because I think I only left 3 skeins in the basket. I bought everything else. Yeah, I don't even think my husband even knows that it's still here. He'll find out, because he's, I don't like to keep anything from him. It's just sitting here. But guys, it was such a great deal. Oh my gosh. It was just, you run across these things, and you would be silly to pass them up, especially if you're a crocheter or even a knitter. So let me show you what I got. Let me get right in there so I'm not talking your ear off. Okay. So I've been making, thanks to Megan at Toe Creations, she popped up Lulu's coasters, I believe. Lulu's loves coasters. It's such a cute little coaster pattern. And so I went through all my cotton stash, and I thought, oh, this will be great, because I've got a craft show coming up in, a couple of weeks. And when I went past the basket at the thrift store, they had this. Let's see if you can see that. It's Lion Brand Nature's Choice Organic Cotton. I don't know if you can see the color. It's called Berry Jam, and it's really it feels like so raw. It feels so different from like Peaches and Cream that I use a lot, but it's really, really pretty. They had 2. Brand new. Go ahead, guess. $1 a piece. I could not believe it. $1. So yeah, I bought those. And this is also 100% cotton. It was 50 cents. It's brown and the little stripe. I don't know if you can see it. Brown and the little stripe. That's not white. It's actually a tan color. It's really cute. I thought it would make us, a nice set of coasters or dishcloths or something. And then in the same basket, they had just little bits and pieces of cotton. You can see that's 20 cents. That was 20 cents, 20 cents. And look at these gorgeous colors. This is like a, I don't know, deep coral maybe. It's not orange. It looks orange it's not. It looks like a really deep coral. 29 cents. That's a lot. I don't have a way to weigh it, but that's a lot. And then there's a light one. I bought this one because I thought that would look good together. Okay. And then they had tan. See all those colors? I think wouldn't that make something great? If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I could make coasters and dishcloths, which is what I got them for. But I don't know. I just think that those 3 colors, the tan and then the 2 this is like a salmon maybe, or a coral, but they really complement each other. And then they had like this rose pink, which I thought was really cute. All cotton. This is all 100% cotton. Okay, and then I got another ball of tan yarn. And then this one. I love this cotton. You can see, I'm sorry, there's such a, oh my gosh, it's there. Maybe that's better. It is in color. It's green, but it's such a pretty shade of green. Let me see if they've got sage. So it's sage green. It's cotton, 50 cents. It was marked 50 cents. I don't know why this one was 50 and the other one's well, it's organic cotton. Maybe that was why it was $1. Didn't matter. I bought it. So, and then another one looks like it might have been, the label's missing, but you know, it kind of looks like the peaches and cream skein that they had. So that's cotton. So that's my cotton stash right there. And then they had this, which is tan with chocolate and black colored speckles going through it. I've already made a puff stitch hat. My son has it. I think he took it for his girlfriend. She graduated Saturday, and it's not cold here. I mean, it's, you know, normal weather, but he just loves when I make hats. And man, I just really wish this camera would show this better, but it's really cute. Now my another big purchase, let me show you. Hold on. I know I bought a lot of yarn, guys. I really did. They had homespun yarn. I know it's homespun. It didn't have a tag on it. But look at that. And this is the one with the same colors, like the salmon and tans. It almost looks like peachy. I don't know if that comes through or not, but there's that one. And then there's this one. These are really, really pretty colors. Maybe if I hold it back, I might give you a better idea. And these were $1. Now, it doesn't even look like any is missing off of them. This one's, you know, a little tangled, which isn't a big deal. But homespun yarn. This was in a bag. I still haven't taken it out. I guess because they were all together. And let's see. This is, well, it's made in Istanbul, Turkey. Joanne Stores is what it says on the outside. But it's called Sensations Little Treat Soft and Colorful Yarn. And I know probably on the video it looks white, but there are colors. It's actually like a sea foam kind of color, you know. It's hard to explain. Gosh, I wish this would come through better. The colorway says #1, and it should have a name. Oh yeah, Little Treat Turquoise Purple. I don't see purple in here at all unless it's, oh, yep, it's in the center. So there's purple inside here, and then on the outside it's turquoise. That's going to be interesting. I bought all 4 that she had. $4. She charged me $1 a skein. I have probably a baby blanket. I don't know. But I just thought it was really cute. So there's that. And then they had Red Heart Baby Sport Yarn. This is Seashore. And it's got different shades of blue. Golly, I wish that would. I hope you can, I don't know. Don't know if that helps any. If you can see that. And you see the little sparkles that go through there. It's really pretty. $1. They had white. So I figured I would mix the 2 of these together and make a thicker blanket. I'm doing a Christmas in July craft show. So, you know, all the stuff that I usually sell in the wintertime, I'll take to that craft show. And then they had one other color that I bought. I told you I bought everything in, except for 2 or 3, and they were just not anything that I would want. But this one, I think it's just purple, but you know, that doesn't mean anything. Mauve. But look at that. Let's see if I can. No, see, it looks white, but it's such a pretty shade of purple. And this will make a baby blanket. So, yeah. I know it's a lot. It's a lot. 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, this bunch alone is like nine skeins of yarn. Look at that. But I could not pass that up. Come on. I think I have a problem. It may be a small one, but keep in mind I have daughters and they crochet. So, and my Abby is learning to loom. So, and you know, for some reason, when you have your yarn, and I've got it organized somewhat, it's still, you know, a little whatever. If you notice from the last video, we have been filling in some holes. And this row right here, I see my finger right there. That's actually yarn from here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's black yarn. Looks like there's a big hole there. That would drive me absolutely nuts. I don't like holes. So, yeah, so hopefully my daughters can use, you know, I'll give them something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep it for myself and just be greedy. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I do plan on doing another video once I finish this one particular project that I'm working on. So if not today, later today, it'll be tomorrow, because I'm trying to do this at least every week. And I'm having surgery July 18th on my knee. So I know I'm going to be busy just crocheting, because I won't be able to get up and move around too much the first week or so. I'm hoping this, you know, this will go well. But you know, they told me I was not going to be allowed to put a lot of pressure on it right away. I'm having knee surgery. So I'm sure you'll hear from me hopefully in the next day or two. Thanks again to my subscribers. Thank you for watching. And if you have any other questions, please just leave them down below. I'm trying to figure out this whole editing thing, and also putting links down at the bottom. I'm totally new to it. I didn't want my son to show me. I wanted to try to figure it out for myself, because you know, he's getting ready to enter his senior year. Oh, I can't even believe I said that. It's just they're growing up too fast. School here ends Wednesday. So my little Abby is going to be she'll be going into the 5th grade, and Nathan will be going into 12th. So, I don't know how I don't know how my mother did it. It's, you know, just another chapter in your life, I guess. But, and my little Abby, she said something she was like, Mom, you know, when Nathan moves out, then I'm going to be all alone. It just about broke my heart. Like, you're not going to be alone. You have me, you have your dad. But I think she's not willing to let him go quite yet. And I'm like, yeah, he can stay at home as long as he'd like. If he goes to college here in town, which he is planning on doing the first 2 years, our community college, then I think she'll be okay. But she's already thinking about losing her brother. It just made me so sad. Anyway, I had coffee. I made it upstairs. It's probably ice cold by now. I think that's it, guys. I appreciate you listening to me. Yeah, so that yarn stash is really making me want to go back, because she said that they get trucks every Monday, and that's not going to be a good thing for me. But I think I might just go and visit just one more time. Just one more time. We'll see what happens. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks again for watching, and we will meet back here, if not later today, tomorrow. See ya.